Hello guys, Nightspectre here, finally introducing the spectator mode. Well, the newly released spectator mode, beginning with a direct assault onto the Kog'Maw, because as you might have been aware, the spectator mode is just live. So the only way you can see a match is if the match already exists and is in play. And it's pretty hard to find a cast in which the time of the game is less than 5 minutes like this one. But to be honest, the first 5 minutes of the game are pretty boorish. So I don't know. Cassiopeia going for first, no, it's not first blood, not in the slightest. She's going to die thanks to the turret though. So good job Annie, or actually good job Nautilus, ensuring that someone isn't able to run back away from the tower, so the tower killed him. Nocturne is in the middle together with the... So both the junglers are just standing here trying to farm whatever they can from their lanes. It's good. Oh yeah, let's go over the teams. If not, you haven't seen it yet. So bottom lane is Graves and a Taric versus Kog'Maw and Nunu. Of course, who else would you place with a Nunu? Well, maybe a Misfortune or something like that. So that's cool. Then into the middle we have, no, top we have a Malphite who will be up against it's wrong, a Nasus. Yeah, Nasus. Then middle will be can't go between them. Middle is a Cassiopeia and an Annie. As you can see, I'm still struggling a bit with this new system, but I'm managing. This game has dynamic camera, which does all the things for me a little bit, though it's a bit too dynamic, and I most of the time turn it off. Unless nothing is happening, then I'd say, yeah, sure, put on the dynamic camera. Surprise me. Surprise me. So as you can see, Nocturne wants to give blue to Cassiopeia. But there's a Nautilus approaching. Cassiopeia getting pretty damn low, and Nautilus will probably kill her before she's able to kill Annie. So good job there. Now apparently we're going top. Thanks, camera. I appreciate it. So Malphite is showing that he can do a lot of damage. That's Malphite, of course. If he can do his entire burst, and he's actually going for it, I wouldn't have done that. I mean, he still has his ultimate, and that's a heal. Why didn't he use his ultimate? Well, he maybe didn't expect the flash. So, good job there, Mr. Malphite. So, I think this is a team, so not solo ranked, but team ranked. 5 versus 5, so it's Natsu, apparently, versus NOOPE. Which could be Nope, but with a double O, probably. And for now, it is apparently Natsu, who's ahead. I think Natsu is Japanese for summer or something like that. I don't know, I'm not too good with Japanese. And he has blue. Cassiopeia doesn't have blue because she was killed. So once Annie's ult is off cooldown, we will see some more. Some more killing. Her stun is there, but does she have her ultimate? Nope, it's still on cooldown, so we'll have to wait. Oh, but bottom lane actually gonna get a kill there. The ignite of the Taric is enough to kill the Nunu. Though Nocturne going in very aggressively with his ult, able to kill the Taric. And is he able to get the Graves? I don't think he will be, unless they're going to dive him. They will, so that will be a dead Graves as well, hopefully. Oh, no, he's not able to, but Cassiopeia is in the rear. Surely she will get a Q on. Yes, she will. So good job there by Purple, but guess who's there? It's Annie. Boom, baby. Destroying you is what I do best. Nasus together with Nautilus now going on the top will probably get the Malphite, though he is fast. The Q of Malphite, the seismic shard, will reduce the movement speed of his enemies, but he will gain movement speed. So the movement speed he steals will be given to him. Annie now going on Kog'Maw, igniting him. I don't think it will be enough though. She needs to get away because Nocturne is approaching. And she is going away. Though I don't think that they'll be able to kill her, so she shouldn't have been that scared. Well, you can only try. Malphite is going to get caught once more. Too bad there was a minion in front of Nautilus, so it won't be enough. And it's pretty damn dangerous to tower dive a Malphite with this seismic shard and all. And he can, the ground pound, ground slam reduces your attack speed as well if he's able to hit you with it, which he should be able to when you're tower diving him. So you will not do that much damage onto him as you would expect. And is his ultimate off cooldown? It is. So that's even another reason not to go for it. Bottom lane again, getting aggressive. And now the dynamic camera is putting me back on top. What a bastard. Whilst the bottom lane looked a bit more interesting, I thought, well, nope, top, must go top. There's nothing happening top, Mr. Dynamic Camera-san. Well, there's nothing going on anywhere, so I might as well just turn it up. No, not top, stop it. Alright, now we can check top, because they're both pretty low, so they might go for it. Yes, and now the unstoppable force upon your face. And another kill onto the Nasus. Too bad, Mr. Hound. Too bad indeed. So, that Malphite is actually doing pretty damn well. Seen a lot of Malphites lately on high elo. Well, I've been checking out some games. It's this is actually I'm doing this live. I haven't recorded this because of course LOL replay isn't up to date yet with the new spectator mode. So there you have it, guys, a double kill on the bottom. Again, Nocturne ulting his way in. Nunu was killed though. So it's the same scenario, really. Only that Cassiopeia wasn't there to get a kill. They're now Natsu is moving in to get dragon. They are already starting it, but he leashed the dragon a bit too far, so it reset it instantly. No, that doesn't work, Nocturne. It works on Baron, but it does not work on the dragon. So as you might have been able to know, once Nocturne pops his shield and it gets destroyed, then he gets movement speed. Extra attack speed, sorry, not movement speed. And when you fight Baron, Baron destroys shields, so Banshees, Veils, whatever, he pops them. And so it's a trick for Nocturnes to pop your shield at the Baron, so you get movement attack speed, so it'll go down faster. What items does Malphite have? He's going for an early Frozen Heart, which is very good. It gives mana, which Malphites need. They have mana issues. As long as Malphite has mana, he is very dangerous. If he does not have mana, then you don't really need to be scared of him. You can kill him easily. They're going to invade the jungle apparently. NOOPE. They're going to steal blue, though they are surrounded by both Kog'Maw, Nunu, Nocturne, and the Cassiopeia. So they're just waiting. They don't know that this place is watered apparently, so now they're going for it themselves. Well, I'm not too sure if this is going to go in a good end for NOOPE. Well, the Nunu wasn't able to pull his ultimate on, so that's a double kill there. Big Annie ultimate there. So yeah, they will be able to get blue. And they did. So now Cassiopeia getting caught by the Nautilus, and Graves flashing in to do a shotgun blast upon her face, almost killing her, though it won't be enough. I don't see her succeeding here, unless Annie is able to flash over the wall and do a stun combination onto her, but I don't see that happening. Oh, sorry, that was a lot of light. You don't need this much light as a spectator because nothing's happening. As long as you can see the wards, it's fine. It's very easy to cast in this mode, I must say. I can see junglers moving all around, and there it is, the ultimate, the unstoppable force that is Malphite, killing Nasus another time. 4 kills already on this Malphite, and he hasn't died yet, and the camera says I need to go mid. Well, the camera is right, because there's a Nunu approaching with the ice ball, and he needed to flash away. Nocturne wasn't not able to use his ultimate because of that. Nice flash there, but it will not be... Well, her flash was in vain. Well, not really in vain. It was able to pop Nocturne's ult. And that's a very low little Nunu there, but nothing will happen. So he's scot-free. If he walked a bit further, he would have been spotted by a ward. But then who would get him? I don't know. No mana for you, little girl. No mana for you. Though this blue is up. Annie is still dead though, so Nautilus will have to wait for her to respawn. Malphite is destroying a turret, and it will be destroyed, so good job there, Malphite dominating his lane. Though if you dominate your lane, you tend to not push down your tower, because you're able to farm on it, and that's funny. But actually Nasus is jungling for now, which is even funnier. Not too sure why he did that. Blue is gonna get taken for Annie. You're a good Nautilus, good boy, good boy. You're a good boy, but you're stealing Nautilus's creeps, so Nautilus is going to do the same. Though those creeps are worth more than these jungle creeps, but it's safer to farm. Maybe they're going to lane switch, maybe Nasus is going to jungle, and Nautilus is going top, though I don't really recommend it. Big damage there by the Kog'Maw there. Well, he has attack speed, both movement speed and attack speed this time, of the Nunu's ult, and he is critting quite a lot. His items, well, he has a Zeal for now, so yeah, he can crit quite a bit. Let's go to the middle, because there's a Cassiopeia who's probably going to ward. Yes, she is. Then she has also vision onto the Wraiths, and Cassiopeias are very good at stealing Wraiths. Well then, dynamic camera, show me what you got. Show me where the action is. I see movement in the middle, but I think we're going to stick here for a while. Graves actually going very low. He is on to the ooze of Kog'Maw. He will not survive. Kog'Maw actually running into tower range. Needs to run away now. Good ultimate by Nunu, preventing them, the Taric at least, from getting to Kog'Maw. But there's a Nautilus as well. Nunu, nice flash over the wall. It's pretty hard to flash from over this wall, but this is probably high elo. So good job by Kog'Maw. He needs to be careful though. There is a Nasus. Nasus needs to go in now. He is flashing over, queuing the Kog'Maw instantly. He actually could have gone for Nunu as well. And on the middle, I think someone died. No, it's actually the Malphite dying by the Annie there. So good job Annie, but Annie died as well. So, well, Malphite was worth a lot of gold. He was ahead. And with the new patch changes of last week, you gain a lot of experience if you've killed someone that is higher level than you. Well, at least more than it used to. As you can see, Cassiopeia is level 12 now, which is normal. What level is Malphite? Here he died. Well, you were overextending quite a bit, Malphite. Is red going to be given to the Grace? Well, the Nautilus, his passive also is very good, so he doesn't really need red. Staggering blow, so Nautilus will snare an opponent, he auto attacks into the ground. The dragon is about to spawn, apparently. We shall see. Nocturne has an oracles, but they're gonna get caught there. Nocturne needs to be careful. Nice ultimate there by Cassiopeia, and he will die instantly. Then the Malphite is onto the Graves, which is a good job as well. Graves will need to run away because there's a Cassiopeia. Though they have Nocturne, so that's good. Malphite is standing in between and is easily able to tank them. He has a frozen heart, so it should be fine. So that's an ace. Natsu was able to ace a team and get a dragon out of it, so a good fight there. Malphite surely carrying this team for now. If only Nasus had his ultimate, then this could have been a different fight. But then again, Annie was caught out by the Cassiopeia, was stunned and then instantly killed. Cassiopeia didn't receive a lot of damage of Annie because she wasn't able to do anything. And now this tower will get destroyed as well, though, yeah, it will. If Kog'Maw wouldn't be focusing the minions, but he has a lot of caster minions, so they will do the job for him. A tank minion tanking the tower. Oh, a lot of enemies approaching though. Kog'Maw needs to be careful. He's not going to make it in time apparently. Well, he will get the tower, so that's fine. Nunu is coming for the assistance, but they realize they need to run away, and they will. Nunu will be able to speed up the Kog'Maw, who will need to go away. Poor Kog'Maw, he is sped up. Maybe they're not going for the bush, which would be awesome. Kog'Maw was able to get away, so good job there by Nunu, baiting the Nasus towards him and not the Kog'Maw. If Nunu wasn't there, Nasus would have run into the bush and spotted Kog'Maw and killed him. Back to the middle apparently. Again, Malphite being fairly aggressive there, pushing way up without any ward coverage. Let's see. No, this button. So yeah, as you can see, Malphite cannot see anything. That's a cool button. There is a Taurik though. Nace is getting poisoned by a double buffed Cassiopeia, so that's cool. Because this is my United States of whatever. Oh, they are going to try and gang them, but they were spotted by this ward, so they know. At least Nasus should know, and he does. So he's running off. The entire blue team is stacking up into their blue jungle. Blue has spawned, so it should be fine. We're 20 minutes into the game, and this is my first game they don't insta-surrender. So that's good. That's cool. I can appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Thanks a bunch. Nocturne now recalling, for there is nothing to do in the middle. Kog'Maw is showing that an early Phantom Dancer is important for someone as slow as a Kog'Maw. He's like a snake slithering. What a fast Kog'Maw this early on in the game. Smart decision there. Good ward placement there, though another counter ward as well. The Natsu is actually warding the jungle of the, well, at least the red part of the jungle, the lower part of the jungle of blue team fairly well. They have vision onto the red buff, this bush, and both this area over here, which is a very important area, but it nearly always gets warded. Now, is this going to become a fight? Malphite is actually standing pretty good. Another ward plays down, so now the entire top jungle is warded as well, except for the blue spot over here and maybe this brush, but it's not that important. Oh, I thought Cassiopeia was one of the enemies. Graves actually is gonna get caught, but he will survive. He should. Actually, Kog'Maw doing nasty damage onto him, so he will not be used in this battle. They could go for a Baron, to be honest. Malphite can tank it pretty easily. Graves is too low, and he is recalling, so they could have gone for it. Instead, they're trying again for a sneaky, cheeky gank. Well, it might work, but it's too obvious in my opinion. You can see Malphite solo pushing. Well, he has been known to solo push quite a bit. Now, when finally the blue team would go in to defend their tower, they now show their head, so it's a pity. They could have gotten a kill out of it if they were patient enough. But I understand. You can wait all day. Ooh, if Malphite used his ultimate, well, no one was in position for it. Well, Nocturne doesn't need to be in position, as you can see there, instantly ulting the Annie there. Annie will die. Grace is doing big damage on Nocturne, who will probably die thanks to the turret, but he will die as well, so that's the entire enemy team dead, except for Nasus, who was farming in the middle. Now Nasus is here, he will not be able to do anything, unless if he would have popped his ultimate a bit earlier and killed the Malphite, but that would have been all he could have done. Getting damaged upon by Kog'Maw, not able to get away, so an ace by Natsu. That's the second ace in a row, so it looks pretty damn grim for the blue team. NOOPE. Or NOOPE. You can decide how they are called. I don't care. So yeah, good game for now. Cassiopeia, well, of course, they surrendered, so I can forgive a flash and an ultimate. You will never use them again. Anyway, so GG for Natsu. Good play there, dominating the battle. It's fun. It's been the second game around that I see a Malphite in the game, because you don't tend to see them a lot, and they are rocking the game. Well, they have been buffed. They have extra magic resistance. I don't know if Malphite was one of the tanky, supporty kind of characters that got a magic resistance per level buff, but I've always liked Malphites. You should check out my Gragas gameplay footage. There's a Malphite in it as well, and it works so well with a Gragas. I think Malphites work so well with a lot of team compositions. Really, he can go in, get everyone, knock them up, then lower their attack speed, then slow one down, and be tanky as balls. But of course, against a magic heavy team, he is less effective, that's true. But you don't tend to see magic heavy teams anymore. Double AP? I don't know. Well guys, hope you enjoyed this cast using spectator mode. Now available on your League of Legends. Well, it has always been available, but it wasn't really useful because the only thing I could cast were custom games, and they were all filled with bots, and I don't like bots. I should make a video about bots, because Malphite bot is one kill-stealing son of a bee. Guys, I will see you next time. Bye bye. Ciao und auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir.